Hi guys, it's Imran Mohammed, the fast business growth expert and founder of Street Smart University. I first had a chat with Chris in January 2015. So in January 2015, I had just gotten married, and I was also just over getting 6 months of income with a new business that I started up, a web agency, and we were making just over six figures. So we made about $125,000 in 6 months, and that was good. The problem was we were feeling stuck in our business because we were hustling and we were knocking doors and cold calling, and we were having clients who didn't appreciate our work and who were questioning our value, and therefore it was always very tough. It always felt like I was in firefighting mode all the time. So at the point where I met Chris, I was trying to think, how can I expand and grow my business? The single greatest challenge was to double my business in terms of revenue while working less or maintaining the hours that I work. After I met Chris, within 2.5 weeks of agreeing to work together, Chris enabled us to make $46,000 in sales. And that just blew my mind, because I used to chase a single client for months on end just for a small contract, and in 2.5 weeks we were able to do multiple times of learning. The single greatest learning is focusing on the one thing, because Chris always talks about being focused on the one thing, and for me it's always we've had the experience of trying to do so many things but not being great at a lot of things. So I realized that I have a hidden genius where I need to focus on, which will give me the most productivity, the most revenue, the most value in my business. And that was really the most important thing that I learned from Chris, because everything else I need to disregard, I need to eliminate, I need to automate, or I need to delegate. And this was really the biggest learning from Chris, because otherwise I would never get to where I am now. Talking to Chris is mind-blowing. He gives you absolute clarity. If you're thinking about working with Chris, then you need to have a chat with him. What I can say personally is that Chris comes with the greatest of hearts. He has a true, genuine intention to help every single person that he comes into interaction with. And not only that, he has the ability, the capability, the team, the resources to actually produce massive results. And I've seen this firsthand again and again and again, so it's a no-brainer. My greatest result with Chris was my company generated more than $250,000 within 3 months. It's really hard to put down into words what we felt, but the first thing we did was we booked a 2-week flight to Bali, and we took a whole team there. We enjoyed life, and we were able to give the gift of the lifestyle that I just talked about to our team, and really understand what it means to live freely. So the one thing that Chris has taught me that made the biggest difference was really how to structure my business for high profit and high freedom. Because before this, I was trying all sorts of ways and doing a lot of things and being very busy and being frustrated all the time, but just not getting that result. Even though I hustled, even though I sold, even though I got lots of contracts and clients and all that, but the moment I started working with Chris and implementing his systems, then I told my guys once, guys, I have no more emails to answer, because Chris had structured my business in such a way. Freedom business. We are living free. Smash it!